Awesome stuff. How about some women's hockey? North Dakota and Minnesota. There's a look at Amanda Kessel returning to the ice for the first time as a Gopher in 2 years, first period. Kessel, a flurry of action behind the net. The puck centered to Hannah Brandt, who nets the first goal. It's Brandt's 22nd of the season. Gophers led by a goal at the first intermission. Action from the point. Millica McMillan to Sydney Baldwin. Rifles a shot to the net. Minnesota jumps out to a 2-goal lead after 2 periods. Then it's Kessel to Sophie Skarzinski, who shoots. The puck is deflected off of a North Dakota stick into the top left corner. Kessel finished with 2 assists on the night. Minnesota won 3-0. Saturday's action. Kessel scores her first goal of the season, and it was a beauty. Ties the shootout at 1 apiece, and it was scoreless after overtime going into that shootout, by the way. And then it went 11 rounds, settled by North Dakota's Charlie Dahlquist. North Dakota wins that one, though, 2-1 in the shootout. But Amanda Kessel's story, she won the national championship, was the nation's top hockey player in the 2012-2013 season. Then she took a year off to compete with the Olympic team. Then in the 2014-15 season, she took the complete year off because of concussion symptoms. And Friday was her first collegiate game back, and boy, it was a memorable one. It really is quite the story, and with that, we bring in Amanda Kessel to talk about it more. Her first time playing for Minnesota since 2013. What were your emotions going into that game?
Yeah, it's been a whirlwind couple of years. I think on Thursday, I think I got all my emotions out, and Friday I just woke up excited to be out there, be able to play for the University of Minnesota again.
I know you took a hard hit in like your second shift. What was your reaction?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was great. I hadn't been hit that much in practice, so to come out there and have them hit me around, I think it just gave me more confidence. So it was a physical game, so I think that was a good series to get back into it.
I was going to say, how much did you really need to kind of experience that kind of physicality again in a game?
Yeah, like I said, it's just the confidence. I knew I felt good, but having them hit me and actually take those hits, I think that's really how you get back into things. And I think it made my teammates and coaches and everybody else feel better too.
So a couple of things I want to ask you about what your reaction was to that game and some of those moments. You were introduced and got quite the ovation. What was your reaction to that?
Yeah, honestly, I wasn't expecting that. I knew it was kind of a big deal, but I didn't expect to have that much support, so that was just awesome. Really, I've just had, the tweets and Instagram, I've had so much support that it's almost overwhelming, but in a good way, to see how much I can impact the women's hockey world.
Not only were you back, but you picked up a couple of assists too. Tell me about any cool exchange that you had with one of your teammates or coaches.
I think everybody was just, pumped to see me out there, and definitely just playing with Hannah Brandt, somebody that I played with when she was a freshman, and now she's a senior. So to come back and then be on her line again, I think the chemistry is still certainly there, and will get better as the season goes on.
In your time away from college hockey and really hockey in general, what did you miss most about the sport?
Everything. The atmosphere with your teammates, the locker room, and then just playing the game. I know I honestly had like nightmares about hockey all the time and not being able to play. I missed it so much, and I was unsure about the future. But it's just everything about the sport. I'm so competitive, so just to get that competitive drive back was awesome.
You say you had nightmares, and obviously there was some uncertainty about your future. How'd you get through some of those tough moments?
Really, some friends, just support, doctors, anybody that was really supportive of me. And then mentally, I think I'm stronger than ever. Definitely the toughest couple of years of my life. All of a sudden you have this game that's the biggest thing in your life, and then it's kind of taken away from you. So I think it gives you a little bit of a reality check. And I think it's other people and yourself that just helps you through it.
Was there a mantra? Was there a quote? Was there a mentor? Was there a person who really sort of motivated you during those times?
I, like I said, I think just a combination, doctors, friends, myself. Definitely, I was pretty weak during those times, but I think it's just built me up to be a stronger person.
Okay, so as I mentioned, it had been since 2013, really, since you put on a Gopher uniform. Now that you have that perspective, what does it mean to be a Gopher women's hockey player?
I think it's the best experience that anybody can have. If you're, a little kid growing up, I guess I'm kind of biased, but I don't think there's a better school that you could play for. Our arena, fans, coaches, locker room is just, I think it's the best of the best.
Your older brother is an NHL star, Phil Kessel. What did he say after that moment and after that game?
He was just happy for me and excited. He didn't think I had anything to be nervous for. He would have liked me to be playing earlier, but overall, just him and my other brother were both excited and had sent me an edible arrangement before the game.
Well, that's sweet. Very sweet and very thoughtful. Amanda Kessel, we appreciate the time. It's a great story. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.